Hi, and welcome to this live reading from The Immigrant, an Italian in America, the Italian Saga, Book 7 by Gaia B. Amman, and this is hosted by Itsy Bitsy Book Bits. Part 1, Chapter 1, Anywhere But Here. Saturday, May 3rd, 2003. I tap my fingers against the steering wheel of my blue Opel Corsa, waiting with the rest of the band for Tsquare, the worst guitarist history has ever known. Sergio snoozes in the back seat, and the old man smokes outside, leaning against the hood. In 3 days, this will all be gone. The late afternoon sun gilds the rustling leaves of the gigantic poplar in my front yard, promising summer. My t-shirt sticks to my back. Sparrows chirp and children laugh, playing soccer. The ball raps against the asphalt of my gated community street, reminding me of a childhood long gone. Freshly cut grass saturates the air, torn by the far above roar of a plane. Still, no Tsquare. I start the battery to play my mixed CD. I'll Be There For You, the theme song from Friends, blasts out of the speakers. It's one of my many covers from our repertoire. Sergio mutters something from the back seat and rolls on his side. If I poured water on him, he wouldn't wake, though pot might sprout from his ears. The old man puffs on his cigarette, hands casually tapping drum beats against the hood. His looks and talent may be average, but his wits and sarcasm are as impressive as his azure eyes behind the thin-framed glasses. He's over 30, and his last name, Vecchio, old man in Italian, does not help his cause. He wears no hat over his shaved head, and a few flakes of dry skin from the psoriasis on his neck litter the back of his gray tank top. Sweat darkens the fabric under his pits, but he never smells. The song ends. Still, no freaking Tsquare. This time I'll kill him. I have been playing with I Gotti Ubrachki, the Tipsy Cats, for over 3 years, and the members of our cover band, as different as they are, replaced my absent family. Like most at 24, I still live with Mom, but I enjoy an unusual freedom due to her frequent business trips. It's just about to get better. The old man grunts. The band is done the moment you leave. I might as well kill the Cincion now. If he shows up, I reply, smirking at his dialectic, swearing since Skincion must be the Monferrato equivalent of an ass. Also, there are no K's in the Italian alphabet. It's just cool to spell anything with them. Tsquare's battered Clio finally pulls over, barely avoiding one of the soccer kids, who flips him off and runs away. The old man blurts, "Oh my God, I can't wait for you to see Tsquare." That makes one of us, I reply, squinting against the reflection of the sunset on the Clio's windows. Tsquare uncoils out of the car, and I explode in laughter. "You did it!" I yell at his bright red, I repeat, bright red hair. Sergio rubs his eyes and mutters, "What?" Tsquare approaches, smug, amplifier in his right hand, guitar case in his left. He slung across his shoulder the familiar black messenger bag with the tuner, pedals, and God knows what. Condoms, likely. He says, "Casa Figa, it's Labor Day weekend. I had to celebrate. Did you know that in the United States, Labor Day is in September?" "Yeah, right," I reply, watching the silver feather earring he made with his own dental hygienist tools dangle from his left ear. Some things never change. Or will they? When we make it to the Fortissimo, our usual dive, the greasy owner wades toward us through an unexpected crowd, a cigarette glued to his lower lip. His oily gray hair and unkempt stubble belong on the caricature of an old thug. He says, "Yo guys, I forgot the long weekend and double booked." "You what?" I say, bewildered. He glares at me. "I double booked. Bachelorette party. Stripper and all." "Stripper?" Tsquare asks, a grin spreading on his long and thin face. "Male stripper, pal. Cool it, unless that's your thing." He squints at Tsquare. Catastrophe. My nails dig into my palms. Couldn't you call me? People are coming. The old man drove all the way from Monferrato to... Yeah. I lost your number, kiddo. Tell you what. They get drunk, you play. The guy strips. Everyone's happy. Tsquare, beside me, exclaims, Good deal! We get pizza, beer, and 10 euros each per night, but there's a bonus if we draw people in. The owner frowns. Dream on, pal. You did not bring them in, unless you're taking off your rags. Tsquare beams at him. Casio figa, can I? And you'll pay me to? The owner runs his sleazy eyes over Tsquare's skinny frame, kid's face, dubious earring, and red hair. Nah, keep your clothes on. He walks away, and Tsquare sags onto himself. The old man pulls Tsquare's black t-shirt. Time to set up and sound check. He puts in my hand Bear, a dirty teddy bear in a rumpled red jumpsuit with a bow on its ear. A nut key is attached to a wire sticking out of its butt. It was a gift from his ex-girlfriend, Gianna. Even though the old man was the one to break up 2 years ago after a decade together, he treasures Bear like a kidney. I ask, guys, where's Dongio? At 20, Dongio, our bass player, is the youngest member of the band and the only one with any talent. Unfortunately, he is always high and the epitome of unreliability. We walk to the stage in the back room. If a linoleum strip a few centimeters above the filthy floor can be called a stage. Dongio is swirling in circles, holding his arms up amidst a group of older ladies who cheer him on. He is the only dancer. The old man lights up another cig and says, I don't think they need the stripper. I wave the smoke away to spare my already raw throat. Whee! Dongio yells, prancing. A woman catches him in her arms, and he goes down for a tango dip, chubby and confident as ever, his long, dark blonde hair sweeping the grimy floor. His stubble cheeks and lips purse into a duck face, begging for kisses, and the woman bursts out laughing. Tsquare's eyes light up as if it were Christmas. Caso figa! Lay, it's a dream come true! Cougardom! I hold back laughter as I assemble the symbols. Tsquare is a cougar expert. That's where his nickname comes from. Tsquare, or TT, is the acronym for two thrusts, from the infamous statement that will be carved on his tombstone. Cougars, they're horny. I'm horny. 2 thrusts, and I send them on their way, no strings attached. Sweating around the bass drum, the old man mutters, Is Sergio coming? I mean, he did bring it down 25,000 notches since your latest breakup, but a male stripper? No shit, this will be interesting. It's my goodbye party, our last gig, and people enter the bar like fireworks from days past. High school, childhood, college. With hugs, handshakes, and congratulations, my life parades in front of my melancholy like in the ending of Fellini's 8½. Apparently, leaving everything I know behind for a year is the best possible choice. Anywhere but here. Overwhelmed, I hide in the dingy bathroom. A cracked mirror reflects my high cheekbones, the green eyes and bushy eyebrows, the long frizzy hair, partially restrained so it won't eat someone from the crowd. Richard Bach wrote in There's No Such Place as Far Away that you are where your heart is. Yet, while he had mastered the skill to be wherever he wanted, my heart is nowhere to be found. Not with the people I'm leaving behind, and not in a place I don't even know yet. Just like Bono, it's not that I want to leave, but I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I could do without the nightmarish commute through Milan to work on a PhD in molecular oncology that pays a meager salary and offers minimal research. Mom's plummeting depression chokes me with sadness and frustration, and Sergio, after our miserable 3-month breakup last August, he changed against all odds. No more blow-ups and jealousy fits, just a quiet discontent. Is he here yet? Tsquare's voice, amplified through my mic, pierces through the background noise and finds me in my hidey hole. Casofiga, lei, where the heck are you? A loud feedback whistles, followed by a collective, ow! Time to rock this place. The bar explodes with our music. Cigarette smoke mixes with sweat, booze, and cheap perfume. People glisten in the red flashing lights. The old man's best friend, the so-called metalsmith, a mountain of a guy with a face like the baby Jesus, glares at anyone getting too close to the stage. His girlfriend ogles him and anyone around. Muse, Nirvana, Alanis Morissette, Sheryl Crow. Short as I am, I have been compared to Cousin It from the Addams Family, but being on a stage grants anyone the immediate adoration of a room. Unless you really suck. Yet we are not half bad after 3 years of gigs together. The crowd sloshes around us like an ocean. Okay, maybe like a pond on a windy day. A woman yells, "Enough with this noise, can't you play group dances?" Ugh. Tsquare leans forward and grabs the lady's chin between his fingers. He says, "Casa Figa, gorgeous. Want to chillax together later?" The lady smiles. The old man yells over the increasing noise. "Sergio?" "Fine," I concede. I hate group dances. At the first 3 notes, the whole bar screeches in excitement, rushing to coordinate dance moves like trained monkeys. My hand sweats around the microphone and my jeans squeeze my waist. When the song is over, a woman yells, "More! More!" Fortunately, the owner nods at me from the back of the room, and I say in the mic, "Well, ladies, your showman is ready to go." Grateful for the break, I walk off stage to watch the first striptease of my life. Bulky in a white t-shirt and ragged jeans, the stripper is a couple of years older than me with regular features and dark blonde hair in a crew cut. Attractive in a stereotypical way, he does not have a pinch of Sergio's dark sex appeal. Where is Sergio? The stripper dances to Benny Benassi's version of Satisfaction, touching his bulging muscles, or worse, and brushing his tongue over his lips. Ew. I'm terrified Sergio might walk in and flip out like in the old times. The stripper is so muscular that he doesn't even look healthy or human. He's probably on steroids, but that's not the main issue. He swings his pelvis a centimeter away from the face of an intoxicated woman with blonde coiffed curls and smeared makeup. He's not sexy because he's faking it. I'm not sure if it's more degrading for him or the women. As he unbuttons his jeans, even my anthropological curiosity can't force me to watch any longer. Or maybe it's guilt. Grandma might be judging me from her grave. I walk to the front room's bar for a beer. Strangely, the old man is not beside me. I understand why he let me go alone when I see Sergio, sipping a Negroni. My heart hitches. His tall, willowy frame is tense as he stares into nothing. His black curls fall over his forehead. He is wearing fitted jeans, battered Stan Smith sneakers, and a white button-down shirt which stretches across his wide shoulders. To me, he's gorgeous. "Hey," I say, gauging his mood. "You like this shit?" he asks, expressionless. Here it comes. Cold sweat. My heart accelerates, neurons spinning, stomach working itself into knots. No, I answer, keeping my voice steady and reassuring when really I'm freaking out already. I don't like it, and I didn't know it would happen. He downs his drink. Wrinkles multiply around his dark eyes, but he is quiet. He nods at the bartender, who pours him another, and then says to me, "Fine." His tone is everything but fine. I bite my lip. "Are you okay?" Have I ever been? Sarcasm drips from his words. I know, but I trail off because Sergio did everything he could to make our relationship work. I asked him to trust me, and he did, or at least he stopped acting based on mistrust. What's the issue? That he's hiding feelings I don't like? Because that would make me sound like the old abusive Sergio I've come to fear. Even our last-minute vacation to Cuba a couple of weeks ago did not bridge the gap between us. We used to love traveling together, but the colorful classic American cars and bright yellow Cocoa taxis zipping around us couldn't erase the hurtful truths we hurled at each other for 3 years. "Lita!" Tsquare calls through the mic. The bar is filled with the frenzied chatter chatter of tipsy people, and the stripper walks past us in a red G-string, clothes in hand. His gaze skims over us, unseeing, but Sergio's glare stabs the guy's ripped back. I have to go, I say, and Sergio does not reply, a maelstrom of emotions buried in his silence. I have to go, I repeat, and this time, I mean it.